Was diagnosed in August 2022. What happened? I had a lump. I felt a lump on my breast in 2020.
Oh.
But I was so scared. Stella, I'm like, hey, where he get to see any breast cancer? Actually, I didn't go to hospital because I wanted to go. My sister tricked me. When she told me, let's go to hospital, I said, it is not serious. We will go next week. Then later in the day, she's like, hey, Nana, I'm very sick. You have to come and take me to hospital. I'm like, okay, what way are you sick? At my stomach. In 2022, in January, my body started literally shutting down. Therapy was extremely rough for me. I even went to ICU.
Oh,
For a week.
my goodness.
I have had diabetes. I lost my eyesight. My eyes were not bad before I got sick. My voice is gone, and even people started. You know the way enemies of progress are. They started saying, you know the cancer has went to the throat. Me, I'm like, nini? Hakuna kitu unajua. Mimi nitaamka kwa hii bed, nitawapata tu huko kana wapita kama ngari za mpira. Me and my friend CP who is in KU, we didn't even wait for the doctor to leave. We opened ourselves and we rushed to we were not interested in all this. We were in conclusion. Yes. I was declared cancer free in total remission.
Hi people and good afternoon. We are back again on the channel and we are so happy and grateful that we are doing this once again. My name is Stella Nkadha. If you want Stella Rintaugo, and I am so glad to be here once again. So karibuni sana on our channel, and today I'm just excited. Why? Because finally, I have been able to do this interview with Nana. I have really looked forward having this interview, and finally we are here. And so I want to introduce to you our guest today. She's going to tell us who we are and who she is, and we're just going to have this conversation, and I pray and hope that you're going to enjoy and have a good time, learn one or two things, and definitely get inspired. So karibuni sana, and for the first time on our channel, Nana, karibu sana Nana.
Thank you so much, Kada. My name is Nana Kilemi, of course. Nana Kilemi. So I'm a breast cancer champion. I'm also a mother of two boys, a 17-year-old and 7 years old. Don't ask me why I spaced them. And I'm also a founder of an organization, and I'm fully registered into the government of Kenya. It's called Needy Cancer Health Initiative, and it is an organization which was born actually 1 year ago due to pain which I went through during my treatment and what I saw people going through. So I put my friends, we started an organization. We were 14 of us, but in 1 year's time we have grown to 150 of us. And our four main pillars or our four main objectives rotate among four things. Of course, it's a vulnerable cancer patients, and what we do first, we pay for them NHIF so that they can be able to access treatment, because NHIF, actually I say it is a real deal breaker, because it gives a very good package to the cancer patient. So at least when you have NHIF, always require treatment. Number two, we have a food bank program whereby we realize that these patients, most of them, because of the background that they're coming from, they go to treatment and they have no food. So we were pushed to open a food bank program for their feeding during active treatment, because of course cancer treatment is involved. So you need to eat and at least be okay. Then we are also doing a lot of advocacy awareness on preventive and preventive and promotive measures, because literally during my journey what I realized is that there's so much information people don't know, and literally 80% of the cancers can be prevented if people are given the right information on diet, on exercise, on what to do and what not to do. And then of course number 4 is survivorship, whereby we call our program a full life cycle, because you've started someone from treatment to feeding them to telling them what they need to do, what they need to eat, and then survivorship is to start their lives again, because now you find out that most of the cancer patients after treatment they are stuck. Most of them lose their jobs and lose their businesses like me. So you must have someone to jumpstart your life. So that's what we are calling survivorship. And of course I'm employed by the government of Kenya. So literally that is my life in a nutshell.
Awesome. So guys, you already know why I really wanted to have Nana on this channel. She's a cancer survivor. I didn't mention that because I wanted you to hear, from the horse's mouth. And the reason why I brought her here is because her story is life-changing. So Nana, I love that you started on the initiative, the NGO that you opened, and I love the 4 key areas that you're focusing on. So probably we can start by at what point did you start this journey of cancer?
I was diagnosed in August 2022, and of course that was not the first time, because what happened, I had a lump. I felt a lump on my breast in 2020. But I was so scared. I was thinking, wow, grab me.
2020?
Yes. And what happened is, during when we're having our monthly periods, of course the breast became very sensitive. So my breast would be sensitive, but the right one would continue being sensitive even way after. So I was like, what is wrong with this breast? Then one day I just decided to do self-examination. Then boom, I have a lump, and I'm thinking, what is this in my breast? Because it's something hard, like a stone. And I'm just thinking, what is wrong with my breast? And of course I'm really scared, Stella. I'm like, hey, where iki to see any breast cancer? So but I kept quiet. So I was on painkillers of 2020.
Did you share with anyone?
No.
Yes.
I never told anybody. 2021, the whole that year, and who was really giving me problems? Like I could feel like it is, like a rotten wound. That's how it used to feel. But it's not keeping your painkillers. But then 2022, in January, my body started literally shutting down.
So ukiangalia your right breast, had it changed color?
No. It has never changed color. It was just, but now from inside, I could feel like there's something cooking with this breast. And of course, when I touched that lump, it was right here. I could feel like there's something. And 2022, it becomes really bad. My breast is really painful. I'm not even able to wear bras. Then I become lazy and sick. I would get, cancer is a very tiring disease. So I would wake up tired. My shoulders, my back is aching, everything. And I'm just thinking, there's something wrong with my body. This is not just normal. And then on 1st of August, now that part of my breast which had a lump, the doctors call it tethering, like it's a dimpled. Hey, I was scared. So I told my sister, I told her, wait, can you see how my breast? I took a picture and said to her, hey Nana, we need to go to hospital. Yes. And I was like, it is not so. But that previous week I was really sick. Yes. Like I was so sick in the house. Like, I might die in this house. Yeah. And then my house help is like, hey Mama Emmanuel, you need to go to hospital. Every day you are getting worse. Yes. And then, so that fast.
Why were you not going to the hospital? Because of the fear?
Yes, I was scared. Yeah. I was thinking, could I be having breast cancer?
And you don't want to go to confirm?
No, I don't want to go to confirm because I'm like, I'll pray.
Nana, are you laughing? We should be crying.
No, I can't cry. I've seen it all.
Oh my goodness.
So we went to hospital with my sister. Actually, I didn't go to hospital because I wanted to go. My sister tricked me. What she told me, let's go to hospital. I said, it is not serious. We will go next week. Then later in the day, she's like, hey, Nana, I'm very sick. You have to come and take me to hospital. I'm like, okay, what way are you sick? At my stomach. So me, I went to take my sister to hospital. Kumbe, when we got to hospital, she's like, no, it is not me. Doc, we check her breast. So I'm like, now this guy, what is this she trying to do? So literally what happened, when that doctor looked at my breast examine, she was like, you need to see a breast surgeon now. I'm like, is it that serious? I wasn't even really. And she's like
a surgeon.
Yeah, like you have to see a breast surgeon.
Yes.
So because it is a Saturday, then the breast surgeon have closed. So we are told to go on Monday to KNH Doctor's Plaza. So what literally happened, I went to see the breast surgeon the following week. And then my life became an emergency. It was like, you have to do a mammogram, ultrasound. I did mammogram, ultrasound. Then of course it turned out that I didn't even have one lump. I had 3 lumps. My lymph nodes were swollen. Yes, my breast. My lymph nodes were swollen. So immediately said you have to do a biopsy to confirm what these lumps are. So we did the biopsy. Biopsy came out. And there I was here. The thing I had feared most, like Job said, the things I had feared most was here. And it was confirmed that I had breast cancer stage 3. So then it was now to plan for the treatment. Of course, sanitizing the Danisi journey from biopsy, it is not cheap.
I want to know, the doctor has told you, Nana, it's confirmed you have breast cancer stage 3. What happened? What did you feel? Did you cry? Did you scream? Did you run away? Who did you call first?
I was with
Which ones?
I was with my sister Ruth. So we went for biopsy at temperature.
Yes.
And trust to me, it was not a very good experience for me. I felt let down, and I was like really gone. Sometimes
na jokes.
I just come from a band separation. I'm really struggling with the kids. I have no stable job. I'm just here hustling. He's a man. So, and then this, I was like, no. I cried, by the way. I cried and that weekend. I think my siblings were in agreement that they leave me alone to cry my mind out. So that weekend, this is happening when my children are at home. It is that period for the elections. So everyone was home. So, and I'm just thinking, now what is this? With these 2 children looking at me, and I'm just thinking, what is this?
Did you tell them? And how did they react? Or
no,
what happened?
My older son, who is 17 now, he of course knew there is something wrong.
Yes.
Because he could see now every day I'm in hospital. I'm not going to work. So he's like, Mom, are you sick? I have had your telephone conversation. So you tell me, you are sick and you are very sick. What is the problem? Of course, I had to tell him the truth. Of course, they really broke down. It really affected them. Even during my treatment, it was a really, it was so wrenching pain for my children. It's now that we are gaining momentum again. All of us actually.
Yes.
Don't forget what happened now. We were misplaced. I had to go to my sister's house.
Yes.
Because
of the bills?
Yeah, not even bills really. It's because of the support system.
Yes.
Cancer is very intense. I needed to be with someone who can take care of me, of course, the bills, and take me to hospital when need arises. And I needed someone who can step in for my children.
Yes.
That I don't have to worry what they are going to eat, what they are doing in school, who is going to attend their school meeting. So we moved to my sister's faith, and forever I'm grateful for that. Forever. She literally housed us for 1.5 years.
Yeah. Is it okay if I feel bad?
Yes, it's okay. It's okay to feel bad. It is not interesting.
You know why I'm saying that is because I am a mother.
Yes.
And what is coming in my mind is having people to stand. Imagine you were able to move you were able to move your children to your sister's home, and she was able to accommodate you together, with your children.
Yes.
You are here coming from a broken family, and they are able to understand. How many of us out here who have no one to run to?
So you ask me, I'm dealing with cancer patients who are chased away.
Yes.
By their spouses, by their siblings, by their families. They have nowhere. Yeah, literally. So it was such a big privilege, and I don't take it for granted because my siblings really supported me, my friends supported me, and of course God was in it.
Yeah.
So then that made the healing journey easier. And I'm very very lucky to come from a privileged background. And we never ever struggled for a single thing. Nothing. From medication to food to my sister's home is such a lovely place. So healing was extremely easy for me. I had a full support system. I had my own caregiver.
Wow.
Apart from now the normal people in the house, I am someone who was taking care of me throughout. So it made it very easy. But of course then, now after biopsy, now things need to move very quickly because now when the lymph nodes are attached, doctors are very concerned because lymph nodes, it's a system which moves everything in the body very quickly. So I had to do a mastectomy. So September 2022, I did my mastectomy at KU, Kenyatta Referral Hospital. Kenyatta University. Yes. And then after that, I did mastectomy. I stayed home for 4 weeks, of course, to heal the wound. Mastectomy is removal of the breast.
Completely.
Yes, and removal of the lymph nodes. Then after that, I stayed at home. Then I went back to do my chemotherapy in October. Chemotherapy
it was worse than the surgery.
Surgery was nothing.
Yes.
Chemotherapy, I did it for 9 months. I lost my hair, I lost my nails. I literally lost myself. It is very painful experience. But I knew every day when I woke up, I had to train my mind that I'm going to be healed because I don't God look. You don't joke with me. Look at these children. These children need me. Even myself, I have too much work. I am still young. Come on, you can't let
you
the
can't
devil
do this
snatch
for
me,
me.
and you can't do this to me. So you have to heal me, and actually heal me and heal me completely.
Yes.
So chemotherapy was extremely rough on me. I even went to ICU.
Oh,
for a week.
My goodness.
I have had diabetes. I lost my eyesight. My eyes were not bad before I got sick. This was I wore after.
After the chemo?
No, during the treatment when I was diagnosed. And then there's a time my system literally shut down.
Everything is running the body.
I could not susu, I could not poop, I could not stand, I could not sit, I could not. I was in hospital. I was in ICU with sugars up. Because now chemotherapy drugs, we have a lot of steroids. So and steroids trigger sugar. So my sugar went up to that. So I was actually, my doctor said I was going in diabetic coma. So I was in hospital for that time. I could not eat. Then the therapy was also very rough on me. I lost my voice for 6 weeks. I could not even swallow water.
Or talk.
Talk where? The voice is gone, and even people started, the way enemies of progress are.
We all
they started saying, the cancer has went to the throat. Me, I'm like, hakuna kitu unajua. Mimi nitaambuka kwa hii bed, nitawapata tu huko kana wapita kama ngari za mpira.
I love that.
And I was like, me, I'm going to be healed. And literally, I went now for my treatment was in 5 stages.
Yes.
So there's mastectomy, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, hormone therapy. Now, hormone therapy is a long-term treatment which I'm doing even now for the next maybe 7 to 10 years.
Yes.
Depends with now when my oncologist say now stop.
Yeah.
And now I now did reconstruction.
Yes.
You can say I have my
You have your breast. I was just to ask, maybe that's a question that would have come Like you don't look like anything was removed. What is happening?
No, yeah, it was removed. This one was completely removed.
Yes.
But recently, Feb,
Yes.
around 20th Feb, I did the breast reconstruction. Me, I'm a person who wants to move my things like papa.
Yes.
Mbaya tunagongana nayo end on collision tukiendanga.
Yes.
So me, everyone was like, it is so soon, give your body space, give your body time. I'm like, whose body?
Yeah.
Is it your body or my body? I make the decisions. Nobody. So I did breast reconstruction immediately after 1 year.
Yes.
And everyone was like, Nana, are you crazy? I'm like, crazy, why?
Yes.
It's my body. I need my breast back.
Yes.
And it was a very major surgery because they removed my tissues from the stomach, under the skin, filled the breast, reduced this. I usually had very big breasts, but now they breast reduction, breast reconstruction, and a tummy tuck.
Yeah.
So yes, then I was home for 1.5 months, and now I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back like
energetic. Yeah. And speaking about it, like there is no pain that was involved.
Others like, yeah, come on, fight on.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to fight on because cancer is uzembe. Na itaki kujihurumia. Pity parties.
Let's talk about that. Cancer itaki kujihurumia. What is coming out is the strength you had and the attitude. I love your attitude. Like you wake up in the morning and you are like, I have to make it. Probably now that you're dealing with cancer patients, what do you see? There are many that are listening and others, they are family members. What do you think brings them down most other than the disease itself? What
brings people down, Stella, is one, people don't want to accept. You see, like me, I accepted, and even now I tell people, me and you, Stella, we are not the same.
Yeah.
You know, you can jump. Yeah, me, I can't. Because my body is not the same. My bones are brittle. I have been touched by chemotherapy, so my body is not the same.
Yes.
I can't be able to do the things I used to do. So acceptance. You have to accept that you have a problem, and it is a very huge problem.
Yes.
In fact, my sister used to tell me, hey, Nano, you are in deep shit. I'm like, I know. You're in deep trouble.
Yes.
You have to accept, but you have to accept, because if you don't accept, what I've realized is that it is even very hard for people to come out and talk about this. People don't want to talk.
Yes, true.
People are locked in houses by relatives, even themselves. They don't want to talk about it. And what people don't know is that when you talk, you heal.
Yeah.
It is a problem shared. A problem shared is a half solved. Thank you.
And you save many other souls.
Me, the thing I didn't get, I accepted that I have a problem.
Yes.
And this is not an Anna problem. This is a community problem.
Yeah, true.
Unajua hata saa hii, me I tell people, brother, you know I'm your problem. Me, I'm a community.
No, why are you laughing? We should be crying.
I can never cry. I cried enough.
Yeah.
So you accept. Number 2, every morning, every cancer patient caregiver, you must wake up knowing that you are in a battlefield. And it is a battlefield with live bullets. If you don't fight, cancer will kill you 100%.
Yes.
So, and how do you do it? Wake up, follow doctor's instruction, go to hospital. If you have to go to hospital, go to hospital. Go for chemotherapy. Take your medication. Eat well.
Yes.
Even if you vomit, eat. You know all those things. Eat, fight. That is how you fight. Wake up, shower. Even if you are feeling, yes, of course, there are those cancer painful days when you just lie on bed. It's okay. Lakini, wewe, self-pity. That is a life bullet.
Yes.
You must wake up, show up every morning, knowing that it is now like you are in those countries that which are fighting Syria where life bullet my friend. Wake up, know you are fighting. Number 3, just know that God heals and heals completely.
Amen.
Every morning, what I used to do, I used to wake up and confess, listen to gospel music, read the Bible.
Yes.
And tell my friends, pray for me. Mujue mimi nimeshindwa kuomba. Muniombe mukilala hivi kitaniramba.
Yes.
And the boys here with me, and he used to come and sit with me and say, hey, but then I'll kill you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't.
Yeah.
You cannot, my friend, because One thing God told me when I was starting my treatments, that Nana, I'm going to heal you and take you to higher grounds.
Amen.
To higher places. You will be a light of your generation. And that is exactly what happened. Look at me. It's really 2 years.
Yeah.
Because it is April and August 2022.
Yes.
Atujafika bando August. And I'm here doing great things for the Lord, doing more for God's glory, helping others, inspiring others. So 3 things you must accept. Acceptance. 2, you must fight. 3, trust God.
Amen. Amen. I want to take you back. So we are here and we are in this hospital bed. Kuna siku feel like if I went to the hospital in 2020, maybe singekuwa kwa hii shinda yote.
Even now, my own breast surgeon, Dr. Moki, we are not very good friends, but we are really good friends.
Yeah, I know.
We make noise at each other because he was like, why did you come to hospital? That day you felt the lump. I could not even have removed your breast. I could just have removed the pathways.
Wow.
And I'm like, are they your breast?
Nana, you can't speak like that. He won't help you.
Of course, I feel like if I went earlier, I could have been helped. But now, you know, Stella, it happened.
Ikimwagika ilimwagika.
I'm here, isolated. Yeah, so it is like that. I'm here. So people need to go for checkup. It is extremely important.
Yeah, true.
Women need to go for mammogram if you're 35 years and above. It's mammogram every 2 years once. And for the young ones, it is ultrasound.
Yes.
It helps a big deal. Medical checkup. Every day you've seen me talk about medical checkup.
Yes, every day.
Both men, women, you have to go for medical checkup because it is extremely important. Yes.
Maybe I know probably it's not something you've talked about before, or maybe I'm not sure whether you're still willing to speak about, but about your broken family just before you get to cancer. Did you get back to this person?
One left, and that was that. Even now
they don't know you went through cancer.
I'm not interested in those kind of people anymore.
Yeah.
No. That is a long. It's gone.
Yes.
It's gone. We are here now, forging forward.
Yeah.
He never wanted to know. Of course, he was told I was sick. We have a child together. And they never bothered to know what his child eats or how is this woman who and my child who is now having this serious
life-threatening. So yeah, you were saying how this man was never.
No. He never bothered. He never asked. He never heard about it. So yeah, sometimes, as I said, acceptance is all out there. So the faster you accept, the better. So we accepted and we moved on, and we are here. Moving on.
Wow, awesome. I'm enjoying having this conversation because I know there are so many people who are listening out there, and they are either sick or afraid like you are, wanafeel kuna kitu. And of course there are so many others that are supporting the cancer patients. So I'm so glad that I am having this conversation. So umemaliza chemotherapy?
Yeah, nimemaliza.
So what happened after that?
Of course, sasa nimemaliza chemo, nimemaliza radio, nimemaliza reconstruction. But you know, it's back to back. Yeah, they don't haziachani sana. So because after chemotherapy, immediately I went into radiotherapy. And during the therapy, when I started now the hormone therapy, so you see, it's something consistent. Yes. It has to be consistent so that they are able to curb the cells so that they don't spread.
The hormone therapy.
Yes. So it's a consistent journey. Yes.
Is it every cancer patient who has the hormone therapy, or it is
no. It depends with what type of cancer you have. Different cancers and are given different treatment plans. So even breast cancer is not the same. There are some people who do radiotherapy, chemotherapy, no hormone therapy. The others who just do chemotherapy alone, no radiotherapy. So it depends with what kind of cancer, what type, and of course the oncologist who is treating you. So different cancers for different treatments.
Yes. Awesome. So tell me about your job. What happened to your job?
My business.
Or your business? Yes.
We decided that I stop, I close, because the business is stressful, and the cancer is not cancer I find the environment stressful.
Yeah.
So I am to choose a struggle. Of course, it's the deal. So I stopped. I closed shop. I closed stores. But when I'm back, we still agreed with my family that I don't need to do things which are very stressful.
Yes.
So I'm back to the corporate world.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. At what point were you told, Nana, your treatment is taking you well? And what did that mean?
Actually, from day one, from day one, my doctors thought I'm really easy to deal with.
Yes.
That my attitude was really helping me heal. So from day one, we've never had issues.
Yes.
No exception of that time, chemotherapy is what really brought me down.
Yes.
But I was still calm.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would go to hospital, the nurses are like, if you're not the patient, you have to give the patient space to sit. And you know, I'm sitting there, they're like, and you, where is your patient? Why are you still sitting there? I'm like, I'm the patient. They're like, no, you are lying.
I mean,
They're right there, and you meet in the ward with those chemotherapy. They're like, yeah. So there's no given point like I was out. Me, I've always woken up and shown up, regardless. Even if sometimes the stressors were really stressing, the challenges were really challenging, But I was like, now it is here time for me to fight. Easy time at 50 parties. Yes.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
During chemotherapy, I will see you and a pool of people will show up. Tell us about that.
My girlfriends, by the way. I never went to hospital alone.
Yes.
We understood you, like from day one. I took you from surgery. If it were not my siblings, it was my girlfriends.
Yeah.
They came in numbers. I was taken to hospital, taken back. During healing, they would take care of me, and it was a very, and even to date, it is a very strong support system. That is why I'm very passionate about helping other cancer patients, because I know support system alone makes the healing journey very, very easy.
Yes.
So I urge all people, everyone, if you have a cancer patient, please support them.
Yes.
Because also cancer needs a lot of love. Because it is a very painful disease. So it needs a lot of love, a lot of care, and to show people that you are concerned, you really care.
And you are saying something about asking people, to be able to support others.
Yeah, people to be able to support others, because that support brings a lot of healing.
Yes.
And it gives someone hope that at least there are people who are concerned about me, so let me also fight. So it is very important for others to support cancer patients. And just support each other. Just be humane to humanity. Be kind. After all, life is not that serious. Yeah.
So is there any this day when you go to the hospital and you are declared, people say today the doctor declared you cancer free. What does that mean? And has it happened to you?
Yes, after chemotherapy, radiotherapy, I went for PET scan. After 3 months, I was given 3 months to rest. Then I went for something called PET scan. PET scan now is where you check if there are any cancer cells in your body which is remaining. So after PET scan, the results came out, I think after 1 week, and of course that was the happiest day of my life. I remember me and my friend ZP, who is in KU, we didn't even wait for the doctor to leave. We opened ourselves and we rushed to we were not interested in all this, we were in conclusion.
Yes.
It was such a good thing.
Yeah.
And of course I was diagnosed, I was declared cancer free in total remission.
Wow.
Yes.
What does that mean in total remission?
Total remission is you're fully healed. There are no traces of cancer cells in your body. That was August 3rd, 2023. Wow. So you can see my treatment exactly took 1 year. Yes. From August 1st, 2022 to August 3rd, 2023, when I was declared cancer free. Yes. Yes.
Wow, awesome, awesome, amazing. Imagine what you felt with the announcement. So after this, what happened? Because I know now this is where so many things come in, like the foundation. What has this journey taught you?
Foundation was started way before, actually, when I was doing my radiotherapy.
Are you
Yes, foundation I started doing before, when I was still doing my treatment.
Oh, Nana, you want to get healed.
Because I had a covenant with God that when He heals me, I will do this for Him. And now I have to give, because I know if I don't do what I say, it will be a problem. Yeah. So the foundation was born in April 2023. Yeah, and I was between my radiotherapy treatment. Yes. So, and it has been continuing, of course, with the same friends. And we are doing good. We are supporting others, as I told you. We pray for the people who are not able to pay. Right now, in 1 year time, we have done 90 patients or thereabout. We pay 12,000 for each, so that they can be able to access treatment for 2 years. And then we give them food, as I told you. We teach them awareness on preventive, promotive measures. And now we are looking for funding so that we can start now the survivorship program. But so far so good. We even have an international donor who is coming next month from Europe, Ireland to be specific. She's coming with breast prosthesis to support the breast cancer women who have breast and the mastectomy bras to support all these women who have lost their breast too. Yes. So generally we are good, we are happy, we are elated, we are moving, and we are just forging the way forward.
Okay. So Nana, so we are here having clients, and you said you've served 90 people.
So we've so far paid for 90, but we have a very long queue. The queue keeps on growing by day. But we are hoping that we'll be able to get funding, because now what we do now is just local fundraising among us friends. But we are praying God to open doors for us. Yes.
So these 90 patients now are here to NHIF for the entire year?
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, we do 2 years.
Then after that, the same list of people?
No, we have now a client database which keeps on growing. Now it is in tens of thousands.
Wow.
Yeah, many people. Yeah.
Awesome. You are talking so much and championing for women taking care of themselves, because of the things that they go through. Umebeba vitu za mama, umebeba wanaume, umebeba watoto, kila kitu, and you get up being overwhelmed. So maybe we can mention something about that and what you think we should be able to do.
Yeah, because you see, Stella, number one, killing cancers in the world, they are the ones which are affecting women. Cervical cancer is number one, followed by breast, then I think prostate. But you see, the 5 most common cancers which are really killing people, they are the cancers which are related by women: cervical, breast, ovarian, vaginal, uterus cancer, and breast. And you see, this cancer, the doctors call them gynecological cancers. And with these cancers, they are all related to stress. Every woman who has gone through this kind of cancer must have gone through a life-blowing experience, either divorce, loss of a child, loss of money, loss of business, or just also being in toxic marriages or relationships, So I would urge, especially women, first things first, you have to love yourself. You have to go for medical checkup. You have to be in places where you are wanted. Unajua pia sisi kina mama kuforce issues. It's a problem. And then you don't want to talk about things which are really oppressing you. You want to look like the rose. But the rose is surrounded by thorns. So ukitani hivi unadungwa, not because of the society pressures which you put on yourself in, and really nobody who cares. Trust you me, your children have their life, your husband has his own life, and the friends you are trying to impress, nobody who cares out in this town. So just take care of yourself, be real, be content, and take care of yourself. Just self-love, and manage your stress. Live within your limitations. you know, because you see now what happens, Stella, because of stress. You find out when you go to all these hospitals, 80% of cancer patients are women. I don't know why. Because most of women, we are really stressed. We don't know where to set boundaries. And you know, what happens when your body is stressed? Your body produces an hormone called cortisol. And you know what cortisol does? It fights your immune system. So any kind of disease can flourish in your body. Yes. And you see also when you are stressed, your blood becomes acidic. And acidic blood, you know, disease thrives. And cancer cells love acidic environment. They love stressful environment. That is where they thrive. They love sugar. They actually depend on sugar 100%. So you can imagine what happens. Most of the people when they're stressed, they do overeat. And what do they overeat? Sugar stuff, carbs, cakes, you know. So we have to take care of ourselves because this thing is a real menace, and it is killing people every day. It has no manners. It has no boundaries. Doesn't matter whether you are young, you are poor, you are rich, you are man, woman. It is killing us, and at a very high rate. Yeah.
Wow. Talk of food. What did this whole experience make you change in your eating habits?
I think next time we'll have to do diets because diet is very wide. But of course my diet has completely changed. I no longer do sugar. I don't do carbs. And when I say carbs, it's all the fine carbohydrates, the rices, the ugali, the chapatis, wheat generally. My oil is really limited and it is specific. Also fruits, I do specific fruits. I take a lot of water. I do a lot of exercise. Like it is an entire overhaul. It's an entire change of diet. And then me, I live one step at a time, not one day. One day is too long. It is one step. Hiyo step imeenda sawa, twende hiyo ingine hivyo. I live one step at a time. Maana ya kesho sijui ya siku ikiisha, no. So it's really that. But for food, every oncologist and a good oncologist will tell you first thing when you are deorganized, what do you stop? What do you stop eating? One is sugar, milk, wheat, oils, processed foods. Hizo vitu lazima uachane nazo. Yeah. Otherwise, then you treat and then the cancer recurs because it is having so much, you know.
You're feeding it.
Yeah, you are feeding it. You are making it flourish. You're just letting it be. So you have to take care of your eating habits.
Yes.
Eating habit is extremely important. Like all the risk factors, which is diet, lack of exercise, smoking, drinking. You see me over and over again say alcohol is 0 bars. It's just waste of time, money, and it makes you poorer. And
there's a doctor who said it doesn't even add anything in your body.
It's true. Then there is, of course, multiple sexual partners because now of the cervical cancer, which you know is a HPV virus, which is carried by men and to women. Of course, that needs to be taken care of. For the breast cancers, women need to breastfeed. Usipate mtoto siku 2-3 umeacha kumea, hiyo kitu itakuletea shida. Also, we have to reduce or completely stop on use of contraceptives. Because also contraceptives is a huge problem. If you're able to use the natural ways, the better. Because now you see contraceptives is what mostly is bringing the thing of hormonal imbalance to most women. Yeah.
But they are non-hormonal.
Yes, they are non-hormonal contraceptives. Yes. Yes.
Awesome. You have this moment when you are afraid that probably this could recur.
No, I don't operate like that. I think my mind is very strong. And also there is a lot of power in your mind and what you talk about. I don't think about. I never think about recurrence. Where now? To No. I may not think about those things, by the way. That was a past. fine, it indeed some dents to my life, but that was in my past. Now I punch forward. It's okay, we will die, but then do I have to die like a scrap with a body full of pain because I'm eating carbohydrates every day, because I'm drinking, I'm smoking? No, even if we will die, then at least die with a good body, hata mtu ishereke. With the body taken care of. Yeah, you play your role, then let go play their role. Like, for sure, me, I don't think about those things of the characters. I can never think about them. I have 2 young children who are looking at, I have a whole life. Now I have a whole army of both cancer patients, non-cancer patients. Every day we will wake up to look at my inspiration and move on. I can't die where? Oh no way. Even God knows. No.
I started by saying I love your art tune, and I think your healing point is just your art tune. Wacha tu tukubali.
I think so, yeah.
Wacha tu tukubali. So that means even when you see you're supporting other cancer patients, alafu unasikia ulisendia cancer patient fulani but they never made it, what does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like most of them are losing hope too soon, too fast. And also that thing of not accepting, it's a major problem. Most of them, they don't accept. They don't. So I'm telling you from analysis is, one, majority don't accept, and but two, most of them lose hope when it is too soon, and the self-pity, the pity parties, that is what with cancer. Hii kitu nilikwambia haitaki uzembe. Ni kuamuka asubuhi unaambia niko na wewe hapa kwa hapa. Ukikanyanga hapa niko na wewe. Ukikanyanga lakini utaenda. Be assured. So but of course the others who are really fighting, but they just lose it, which is nature, and there's nothing much you can do about it.
True.
Yes.
How are your children now?
Yeah, okay, those ones are champions. Those ones, they are like me, by the way.
I know, as mother, son.
They are great. My son is in 4th form. He's a national basketballer. He's in the national basketball team.
Wow.
Actually, he just came the other day from CG which tournament. And now he's in 4th form. My other son is in grade 1. We are doing great. We are doing great as for people. We are doing great. Yes. And I have my own life back. I have Inchi, the organization which really is my thing. It's my main thing. The job now. And I'm also dating. Oh yes.
Congratulations.
Oh yes, but I told you this is a whole life circle. It's a total restoration.
Like you found love. I think this thing is just a blessing in disguise.
Of course, yes. It's what you put in your mind.
Wow.
It's back to life, as if nothing happened. Actually, I'm like, oh, who was sick? It's not me.
I know. What are some of the conversations you have when you have people? When you meet with people who knew you were going through cancer, what some of the reactions do you find with them?
Of course, it's everyone is like, where you really challenge us, like where. Hey, when we think about your story and our story, we wake up and show up. So our conversation are actually based on why I get my inspiration from. Everybody wants to know, Nana, where do you get your inspiration from? I'm like, from my own self. I purpose to inspire myself. Because if I don't inspire myself, who is going to inspire myself? I inspire myself. I want love, I love myself, then I attract the right person. I want to be taken care of, I take care of myself, I take care of my children, then I find the right people. You've seen me over and over again on my pages, and I say, you attract that which you are. You can't keep on saying people are bad, people, and then how can you do without people? Me, I'm a product of people, I'm a product of the community. So I go out and send that, and so people wonder where I get my inspiration from. Of course, I can't fail to recognize that God is the centerpiece of my life. And he has given me a lot of strength to handle things, and a heart which doesn't put on baggage.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, let it go now. What? That is, there is nothing there. Just let it go, you know. And every morning, me, I wake up with a purpose. And the purpose, of course, to lead a fulfilling life. And to be restored. And be restored fully. Yeah. And I'm here. So my inspiration comes from myself. Yes.
Probably as you come to an end, what are you looking at in the next 5 years, whether it's in your foundation or life?
Oh, I'm looking into making integrate. That is it. I'm looking into making Ninde Cancer Health Initiative great. I'm looking into making this organization global.
Yes.
I am looking into touching as many lives as possible.
Yes.
Actually, our target this year is 1,000 patients. I'm looking into doing these big projects which vulnerable cancer patients can relate with. I'm looking into opening a palliative care for our people in Meru who are being chased away by relatives. That even if someone is sick, they know there's somewhere I will go, be taken care of, eat, drink, go to hospital. Then when they heal, we jumpstart their lives again. I'm looking into actually the end game. Our end game for this organization is to have as many cancer centers as possible where people can come for affordable treatment. Yes. You know, like you don't have to worry. I don't have an HIV, I don't have money. Come to hospital, you get, But above all that, I really want to teach people on preventive measures because literally still 80% of cancers are preventable. They can be prevented. Oh yes, 80%.
How?
Through diet.
Through diet.
Through not smoking. Through not no alcohol. Not having multiple sexual partners. Exercising. Taking enough water. Herbs. Taking herbs. Like literally, they can be prevented. It is all a collective responsibility between individuals, the government, and organizations like Inchi to go out there and create as much awareness, and you people in the media.
Yes.
Like what you are doing to you. Imagine what if so many other people came out and we did this and we say, now next time, Stella, because diet is very wide. Let us talk about diet. Yeah. Let me get you all these professionals who are doing diet because they are ready to give out the information for free.
Yes.
It is a collective responsibility. So I am looking into making it great, the greatest of all, global actually.
When you lost your hair, what did you feel? I can see you have beautiful hair today.
You've known me for the longest. I didn't have very long hair. I never used so it was not really a major blow to me.
But this one for cancer, you are bald, like literally.
Bald, yes. I was like, Señora, itamea tu ingine. Okay, I don't know. Whatever shook me, that is the day I went to the ICU. What happened in Istuka? That was not a very good time for me when I went to ICU. Yeah, only that. Other times I was like, okay, fanyeni haraka mutoke, time yenu ikiisha.
And today you have hair that umeshuka.
Imagine.
1 year later.
Yeah, 1 year later I've done my nails. They used to fall.
They're even nicer than mine.
Yeah.
They are beautiful. They used to fall, like literally fall.
Yeah, that's what chemo does. They turn dark, then they fall.
For real. Like inatoka ukucha inabaki nyama.
Kama za bubu sasa hata kumea sahi ni shinda, they still fall because of the effect. But my doctor says with time it will get better.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I am encouraged. You are talking about God so much that it is God, who has.
But of course.
Yeah. Is it something you had always? Were you always born again? Were you always?
No, I knew. Cancer doesn't heal because of medication. And because you are positive. And because you have a support system. Let me tell you that thing, it is only God who heals. himself, and he doesn't send anyone. He comes himself to heal. Yes, because chemotherapy is actually it is unbuilding your body to build afresh. So you can die or live. It is a 50-50, guesswork. Because it is guesswork. So imagine chemotherapy kills your good and bad cells. So who else can heal you?
Yeah.
It's only God. So me and you, it is me and my God.
Yeah.
And once you understand that, then the journey becomes easy, because this battle is not mine. Yeah. But even before I got sick, I've always been a sound Christian, by the way. Even if I talk the way I talk, it's sometimes that I'm just real. I'm a real human being. Yeah, I'm a realist. Yes.
Awesome. Yes. Awesome. Maybe as we conclude, I would want you to speak to so many people out here with your final ones. Give them hope. You can give them advice. You can give them whatever they feel. Categories of people: 1, people who are sick with cancer; 2, people who feel, the conscious, who feel like they are sick, like you did for a long time, but you are ignoring that. Hapana, isikweni hii. So it took you a whole year, 2 years to go to the hospital. So there is that category of people, and then there is that category of so many people that are supporting. They are either NGOs like you're doing it with your partners. They are either family members, spouses. Speak to them.
Of course, first I'll start with the patients, the cancer patients who are sick out there. You must accept that you have a problem. It's a big problem. You must self-love yourself. You must fight. You fight, my friend. Every morning wake up and fight. I believe that God is going to heal you and heal you completely. To the caregivers, please don't give up. Sometimes caregivers are more sick than the patient. Don't give up on your people. Keep on encouraging them, love them. Show them that you are concerned. Then that makes the healing journey easy. Talk about these journeys. Ask for help if you need to ask for. Don't just keep things to yourself. A problem shared is a problem solved. And then to the people who are not sick, now Kina Stella and others, my friend, medical checkup is a must. Diet is a good diet. And when I mean good diet, you guys, you either have to minimize on sugar or stop. And when I say sugar is sugar in those anise. Your liver doesn't understand there is this sugar, this is honey, this is fruits. Your liver takes fructose as fructose. Sugar is sugar, and cancer cells feed on sugar. So eat well. Avoid, actually our biggest problem, anything which will give you chronic disease, even the smallest disease, one problem is sugar. The other problem is sugar. The next problem is sugar. One other problem is sugar. Salt doesn't have a problem, because salt, even if you eat so much salt, it'll come out as urine or sweat. But sugar doesn't. So you have to take care of yourself. You have to exercise. Alcohol is 0 bars. Smoking is 0. Exercise, love yourself, take care of yourself. Because you have one body, this is your body, and you have no any other body. To our government, please let us work on our policies to make this life of these patients better. The waiting can, as we wait for shift to work, can the waiting for NHIF, someone do something? Can this strike of doctors and all these nonsense, can please someone sit down and just have think about that woman who is in Madare with breast cancer which is rotting, that woman who is in Meru with a womb which is rotting because of cervical cancer and because of these strikes. Can you please someone sort this mess? We are sick and tired of these messes. Can you just, and even you doctors, don't ask for too much. It is our calling. After all, see, you guys tell us, doctors, it is our calling. So if it is our calling, sometimes mnalegeza too come, but for the sake of all these poor people who are suffering out there, to the organization, to the corporates, to the individuals, if people like us come to knock your doors, please open, listen, help where you can. Because today it is Nana, tomorrow you don't know if it is Stella or if it is you. Cancer has no manners. Cancer has no boundaries. Let us come together, support each other in the way of financials, in the way of food, in the way of creating awareness. Let us all support each other. And that is all. And above all, we pray that God is going to heal our land. Yes, that's all. Yes.
Amen. Nana, my last question. How can people watching partner with you?
We have our Facebook, our social handles. My personally, just on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, it's Nana Kilemi. These things I'm talking here, I talk about them every day. You see it on my social media pages. Yeah. The organization also, Nindi Cancer Health Initiative, we have a website which is our ground, www.nindicancerhealthinitiative.org. You see what we are doing, our stories, my story and the story of others. And we are also on Twitter, we are on LinkedIn as Nindi Cancer Health Initiative, we are on Facebook, Nindi Cancer Health Initiative, with our email addresses and our telephone numbers. So yes, that's where we are, and together we can change the world.
Awesome.
Yes.
If I want to partner with you, how can I do that?
Of course, reach out to me personally on my number 0727 735 We have a group, our subgroup, where people make their contribution. We have a pay bill number where you make contribution either for food or for NHIF. We indicate in our finance department just separates that. So you just reach out, we add you to the group, you tell us what you want to contribute for. If you want to pay for 5 patients, 10, then yeah, it's all transparent, it is everywhere. That is how you partner with us. Yes. And we also, for the individuals like now, you or anyone else, we normally contribute 1,000 bob per month, which is really little money, but it plays a very, very major role in the life of so many people. That shows the unity, the resource of togetherness, what unity can do. Yes.
Wow, awesome.
Yes.
We wish you the best, Nana.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for finding time to visit us and of course have this conversation. And guys, I really hope that they have been able to learn one thing or two. I've really looked forward at this interview and I keep learning a lot. By the way, check out Nana's social media pages. Mimi wale wazee wa Facebook. So I follow her on Facebook. I know she's in all platforms including Twitter and Instagram, Nana Kilemi. So just follow her and learn. These things that you see us conversing here, there are things that she talks about over and over again. And like we always do, if you want to partner with Nana, please reach out. I think it's amazing that you are touching with people's lives out there. We wish you the best, Nana.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see what this initiative brings out, because like I keep telling you, it's a blessing in disguise. We really appreciate. And we are so grateful that you found time to visit us. So guys, thank you so much for following us throughout this conversation. You can leave us a comment, your feedback. I'll definitely tag Nana's number on the comments below in case you would want to reach her out, or at least her social media handle that you can follow and reach out to her and support her if you want, or if you want to be part of this initiative. However, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for watching this, and thank you for always being here at Slick Media. We really appreciate you, and we are grateful that you've been our partners on this also, and we look forward to bringing you more videos that will inspire. If you share this video, if you leave us a comment, it will really touch so many other people outside there. Asanteni sana and have a good evening. Thank you.